So I call the meeting of the Memorial Day Parade Committee to order at 6:30. I'd like to ask if we can change the order of the agenda to move up to the parade ceremony planning. We do have a visitor tonight from the Veterans Memorial Committee. They'd like to speak. All right. So, Linda?
Hi, I'm Linda Augusta, and I've been working with the Memorial, Kingston Veterans Memorial Group, and am designated as the liaison to this group for planning purposes. We're just really starting to talk about, what we would do as part of the overall program that you guys are planning. I think it will be fairly similar, I guess, to the groundbreaking in terms of, what will be said and what will happen. But we want to be sure it fits with what you're planning. In terms of the timing, we can work all that out, and it certainly won't be longer than the groundbreaking, which was pretty quick. It was like 10 minutes. It was not long at all, 10, 15 minutes in terms of the speaking part.
Yep.
And then the photo op stuff would be after.
Okay.
So if there's anything you want me to bring back, and Dan's on the committee too, but designated person.
Okay. So last year, knowing that the intention was hopefully to do that on that day, we decided not to do a guest speaker. That does take up a lot of our time. So we're not going to have a guest speaker this year. So our ceremony will be a little bit faster.
Okay.
And then as we continue the next few meetings, hopefully we can make it so we're not copying each other and stuff like that.
Coordinating, yeah. Although the speaker was really great, so.
Yes.
Okay. Right.
And yeah, so if you, I know you said you have another meeting, but I don't know how fast this one will go, but we can definitely let you know when our next meeting will be.
Okay.
So we kind of plan as we go. We don't have like a set date.
Yeah. That's
So,
good.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll definitely let you know that.
All right, great.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll stay for a little bit.
So, next on the agenda, reorganization. Is anybody interested in changing positions or any nominations for anything different? Okay. Sounds good to me. Okay, so, budget and funding. So, as of, our last meeting, if you, we did go through it at the, our last meeting, you see in the meeting minutes, for last year, but for, this year's purposes, we do have a, let's see, a balance of $215.72. We're carrying that over. All right, I have it on. Thank
Okay,
you.
you're good?
Yep. And so we've, that will leave us with, our 24 balance of $6,215.72. We made an initial deposit for the, trolley for $225. So our remaining is $5,999.72. And for the food fund, after expenditures last year, we do have a balance to start this year of $1,210.05. Any questions with all of that? No, no. Okay. So along with budget and funding, I did submit a request for the Sampson Fund to increase to $7,000 from $6,000, just because every year the bus is going up and some other things are going up, the trolley. So we did request that. I did hear verbally that we should be all set and that letters are going out. They did have a meeting a couple weeks ago, so hopefully we did receive that increase to the 7,000. It was confirmed?
Yes.
Okay, so we do have the 7,000 for next year's parade.
Awesome.
So. So, going back to the parade planning and the ceremony, because we decided last year to do away with the guest speaker to shorten it up. Do we have any other changes or plans we'd like to make this year? for that? You can think of-
I think it went really well.
Yeah,
It's all, I mean, obviously the helicopter's not there, but we get the band this year, so,
yeah,
that's probably the only change I would.
yeah.
Right.
Okay, and no, there shouldn't be a problem with the police. We can get into a little bit more, but maybe this year, I know we had talked about opening the road up a little bit, but maybe we do want to keep it closed because they'll be doing the ceremony. So, but we can talk about that and talk with the police.
Green Street.
Yes. We can discuss that a little further and discuss it with the police as we get into a couple more meetings.
I think that's a good idea. Otherwise, you're not gonna hear anything.
No, yeah. I know they like to open it up as soon as possible after our meeting, but I think it might be better off or after this, ceremony, but I think we should keep for both ceremonies and that, yep. All right. Anything else for planning that we can think of?
I mean, I'll eventually do my regular, I'll walk the route. Pick out stuff, hopefully,
Yeah.
and stuff. I haven't been down. I don't think they've
They
done
still
it.
haven't done much, no.
Right, act of Congress, but
I'll
we'll
reach-
try again.
I'll reach out to the Boys and Girl Scouts again. Get them on board.
Um, I don't know if it'll work for this year, but I have been working with Representative Lenatra for some stuff on the 300th committee. We're gonna be doing a parade as well, and she had concerns also about the parade route and stuff like that, so maybe I can get some at the state level to get them to clean it up a little faster. So we can work on that. Mhm. Changes, anything we think we need to make, or still in the early process?
I think we talk about it every year, is the sound system in terms of whether it's sufficient.
Yes.
And I think we had better success last year.
We know we definitely have to get in front,
We definitely have to, yeah.
but we also talked about possibly your committee, if there's some money, maybe getting an updated system or adding on to it.
We haven't actually had a meeting to talk about that just yet, but I have it on my list of things to do here. I need to verify.
Okay.
And talk to the work group.
Okay.
About that, but we're gonna need some specs.
Was it the same sound system used for the groundbreaking that you used last year?
Okay. But, I mean, it was more successful.
Yeah.
But we had a position better,
Yeah.
so. That may be the problem. I mean, we were getting some reverberate.
Yeah, yes.
So you also had less people, like
Yeah.
Memorial Day's
Yeah.
bill.
Yes.
We should
Front.
have
You
people
had
all
people
across
just
everything.
under the portico,
Yeah.
which is different.
We may have even more people
You
this
maybe
year.
have even more with the
Um,
dedication.
So I think we definitely need to check the system now that we have to see the parameters of it, but even speaking with Lenny, finding out where there will be electrical access up by the memorial, we may be able to move it more in the middle of the field, and then see where we need to be to speak.
Yeah,
That
I'm
might help out as
I'm
well.
not technical at all, but I also wondered, could you add on additional speakers?
There are spots for them, so
Okay,
that's a
there is.
possibility, yes.
Okay,
So it'd just be, get the speakers and the hard wire for it,
Yeah.
jacks, yeah.
Yeah.
It's also the option of looking at renting, a sound system too.
Yep.
And like trying something out, or spending the money to buy, but
Okay, so,
you want it to go as well as possible.
Well, rent's
So
good.
that-
And Bluetooth if we can without tripping hazards.
that's a lot better if we can do that, yeah, so,
You just gotta watch in case people are trying to grab onto it with their phones.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
see if there's a way to lock it, yeah.
If you rent the sound system,
Or hiring a sound.
yeah, exactly, hiring someone who's gonna head that up,
Run it,
not a bad idea,
run the whole thing.
but we need to find out what that costs.
Yeah.
John, did I tell you that the Star Spangled Banner, Star Spangled Singers have offered to sing
They
again?
did, okay,
Okay.
good. I know that there might be some interest.
And they want to march as well, so
Okay,
just, we'll have to figure out where they fit into the ceremony.
so now, seems like we're pretty good on the ceremony. Any need for a change for the, cookout afterwards?
You know, just like you said, you know, maybe a fast line for the veterans or something.
Yep.
But done, everything went pretty well,
That was pretty smooth last year, yes.
yes.
Are you good with the same menu, like ordering food? Would it just be a repeat?
I think that we've done that the last few years, that same menu. I think it works well.
Yeah.
Right?
Good.
If anyone complains about a free hamburger.
Um, so here's a thought between both groups. Foul weather, we usually, if it's really foul, we'll go into the COA. That won't help with your dedication. Do you think maybe we could look into, again, it's funding, but I don't know what you may have, or if we can get donations for a medium-sized tent out there, so that, if we do a foul weather, we can have the ceremony, then we can still bring people back over here to do the dedication.
Talk about it at the next meeting,
Mhm.
some options for that. Yeah.
Or we could check with the town here and possibly have, I know it's a little smaller, but possibly have a ceremony in the big room. And then we could just go right outside for the ceremony as well, so it's all in the same spot.
So the capacity over there is 140. I don't think it's that.
I
here,
don't
is
know
it?
what it's here, yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, I will request the use of the senior center.
Yes, just as a
in
backup,
case.
yep.
Mhm.
What's the capacity of the senior center?
140.
Important,
It's all-
yeah.
If the,
And
you know, with weather reporting, there's a lot of advance notice for like major things. You know, I don't know if that means anything in terms of like having rain date, not that you want to ever do that, but I mean, that's a lot of people to read.
we go rain or shine, we had one
Yeah.
year with torrential wind and rain, and we chose not to do it that year. But I think that's the only one, really.
That's
Other
it.
than that,
Yeah.
we've gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's probably better that way.
We
Yeah.
went on COVID.
Yes, we did, one of the few.
Yeah.
All right, anything else for the ceremony or the cookout?
My only thing is volunteers for the cookout
Okay,
is recruiting again. I'll work with the high school in terms of getting students.
Mhm.
But the cooks are vital.
I will speak with some of the past groups and see if
Great.
there's interest still.
And the grills
I'll
from Plymouth Bay.
I'll speak with, Paul and see if they're available, yes. And, Mr. Goodaboni as well from the Lions Club, and see if they have
Water.
pretty good water again this year.
I will make a concerted effort to try to find out about the obstacle course prior to next meeting,
Okay,
just because I think we would have to look for
uh,
alternative
yeah,
activities if we find we're not getting.
okay. All right, so if we have, nothing further on the ceremony, did everyone get a chance to review the, meetings from the October 17th meeting?
I did.
All right, anybody have any issues? Is there a motion to accept the meeting minutes?
I make a motion, we accept the meeting minutes.
Seconded.
Second, okay. All in favor of accepting the meeting minutes?
I,
Aye. Okay, unanimous. So, as we discussed during that meeting, there is a second pugilist that's interested. So we'll be able to contact that person and, hopefully we'll be able to have the echo.
I've already confirmed her.
Oh, she's
as of-
confirmed.
As of today.
Oh, great.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you very much. All right. And then would you speak, I know they like to get right out of here, but would you speak with the band and see if they'll stay a little bit? Because I'm assuming you guys would probably do taps or something similar to your ceremony as well. The possibility there.
Probably only do it
I
once.
think
but-
you do it
You
once.
just want to do it once? Okay.
But
I mean,
do you
we're
want
all
them
out
to
there.
play
Do you
a
need
couple
to-
of songs or?
Maybe some peppy
The
thing,
band, yeah.
even though it's
Okay.
Memorial Day.
So I
See
will
if they'll-
request
see if there's
that
any
they
increased
stay.
costs or what it will be for
Exactly.
them.
Are
Great.
you okay going up a couple $100?
With any unforeseen costs, I think, we're good right now. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Last year we had the, help me, bagpipe.
Bagpipe.
Yeah,
That's nice.
are we pursuing him again or?
I don't know how that went, like, I don't know how I can reach out, but I don't know, he was like last minute, is he coming?
Yes, yeah, that's right. We didn't really know, did we?
Yes,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he showed up. I didn't get any feedback from him, anything. He was just like, I tried to contact him after. And he was just like, yep, great. It was a great ceremony.
And he
Didn't
was-
say much.
Yeah, it's
I
a
say
nice-
reach out, see if it wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice touch, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's,
See if
It
he's
does
willing.
enrich
it does.
the ceremony.
Yeah.
You'll reach
Actually,
out to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I still have his.
I may have it if you don't.
Oh, okay.
So is this the second or third year? Are we getting Silver Lake this year too?
No, this is
The second year? Okay.
Yeah. I'll do Reeds as normal.
Okay.
No change in that, I assume.
No, do. So instead of placing it here, we'll just have that one for the new memorial. So we don't
That's
need
right.
any extras in, right?
That's right.
Okay. Okay. So that's all we have on the scheduled agenda. Does anyone have anything for new business?
As far as guest speakers, I know that Kathy will want to speak.
I still was planning on her if she is available. Yep.
I need to, as a courtesy, contact Senator Moran as well, because she and Kathy worked together to get us $100,000 to help us.
Yeah.
help the town.
Yes, so,
Too good.
yeah, that's, part of the reason we got rid of the guest speaker, because we thought you wanted to have at least
Yeah.
her, if she's available for yours. Yep.
For the groundbreaking, I worked with the Kingston Living people to do an article and photos and all that. So I would volunteer to do that for the whole thing.
Sure.
For both parts, if you want, unless you have somebody already lined up.
No, it's
And
just,
then
Great idea.
and they brought a photographer and all that,
Yeah.
so,
and the same thing, PAC TV that records for us, that
So
they'll
we
stay
check
for
to
the.
Yep.
That's on someone as well.
and
So.
there's the paper in the Halifax, because what is it, Halifax,
Express.
Plimpton Express.
Yes, I saw that.
I don't have a contact
I
there,
do,
but,
and
okay,
she's here every year. Yeah,
Okay.
she gives us great coverage.
okay, good, all right.
So if there's nothing else, would we like to, schedule our next meeting? All right, so we're into. Probably finish up March. Do we want to do something sometime the first 2 weeks of April, maybe?
Sounds good to me.
Tuesdays work fine for everybody?
Yep.
All
Yeah,
right,
I just have to leave at 7.
so. either the 2nd or the 9th, whichever people.
Yeah.
The
Good by
2nd,
me.
okay?
Yep.
2nd,
Okay.
okay.
Same
And
time.
6:30?
6:30, good time.
Yes. All right, so hearing nothing else under new business, do we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, everyone.